Alright, time to get started on this property. We'll probably be here for a while, and I don't mean like today, I mean a couple weeks, because there's a handful of things to do, and they're calling for rain in 3 days, I think, 2.5 days, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, it's been a while since I've been at this particular farm. This is where I brought the chisel disc, worked this up, I think maybe last year with Curtis. So today's mission, I gotta start pulling autumn olives out of field edges. He got a big forestry plan, and that's part of it. And then I gotta fix a culvert that's way back in the woods. A couple watering holes that need to be scraped and cleaned out a little. And probably a couple other things. So we'll get going here. So this is one of the less glamorous tasks. It's just pulling these things out here one after the next, the autumn olives. I'm glad I got my phone, and I'm glad I got the Bluetooth hooked up, so at least I could have some music, because there is like zero radio stations out here. And I forgot my drone. I wanted to get some drone footage today, but I'm sure I'll be back tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, this thing is definitely more powerful and a lot faster than the last one. Look at this thing. I yanked it out from 10 feet up, and it come crashing on the cab. It was so big. But hey, you gotta be careful, because if you latched on, it'll yank this cab right up, lickety split. And I think the reason that these are all breaking, honestly, is because it's just got a little more power. These bigger ones now, see, I'm able to get the roots. But most of them so far have been breaking if I pull on them, so I gotta grab them from the bottom. It's a pretty hefty one right there. So yeah, it's definitely going to be more productive. And as far as like when we're hiring out, I don't like to do hourly, just because when I work, I want to just keep rolling, and I want to work as fast as I can. That way, if it's a set amount, you know what it's going to be. I know what it's going to be, whether it takes me 2 hours or 6 or 7 or 8. Obviously, there's some exceptions to that. So Curtis is bringing his tractor over, and he's going to push these up into burn piles for this winter. Oh, here's a huge one right here. For an autumn olive. Oh, yes. Stuck on something. There we go. When I lift them high like that, it's because they're tangled up in something lower. One more hiding over here. So down here, the biologists, they like you to get rid of what they call the non-natives, or native invasives. Like red cedar is native, but they still consider it to be invasive, even though it's native. These autumn olives are supposed to be non-natives. Although I'm gonna Tell you what, as far as cover goes, deer, critters, they all love them. Alright, we'll keep going. I'm putting some tunes back on. Oh yeah, we got a tune right here. Alright, I'm with Curtis at one of his client properties, and last year was the first year of food plotting, was it?
Yeah.
And he already had success.
Yeah, he killed one of his, he killed a big 10-pointer this year, one of his biggest deer he's killed. So he bought this ground 2 years ago. Last year we came in, did a lot of work, cleared some food plot areas in the timber, made a trail system, and all this field here, which is about 20 acres total, was like this stuff right here, just overgrown, thick regen, which is great. So what I came in and kind of put a design where I could put about 6 acres of food out here, which you helped me last year with your new disc chisel. That was on the channel. We got a little problem area right here, which may just end up keeping. They got a low area that holds water, and there ain't much pitch to this, so we're not going to be able to do much dirt work on that. But I created him a pinch point right here. We got another clover pot up here in the corner. So what them deer, basically I created him a pinch point in a funnel, and he's got one of his big deer he killed last year coming through here just about every day in daylight. Well, we're making a path of destruction over here. These are quite old. Takes a lot more time to pull. Alright, so now I'm going to try to get at this old watering hole and scoop out a few spots to try to make it a little more permanent, a little deeper. But first, a couple of these trees got to go, the smaller ones. Way farther where I'm sitting, so make a nice watering hole within a watering hole. If you will. And then maybe I'll get on the opposite side and just do a couple of these clean outs.
So Curtis is working on getting rid of all this stuff here. Here's kind of a midstream look. And I'm in this jungle here just clearing out the clumps of them. Not necessarily every last one, just the big clumps. He's pushing them out of there into a pile over here where I just made a start of a pile. Definitely he's going to need a grapple. We tried to bring mine, but the hoses are incorrect. They ain't going to fit on that one. Alright, so now I've backed out and I got this whole end down here, probably about 3 foot deep. Running out of room to put it. Generally speaking, where we're at with the rain, if you could get it 3 foot deep and it's kind of shaded, it should be a year-round water source. Nice to hit like 4 foot or 3.5 in one spot if you can, but 3 foot deep is usually plenty where it lasts all year long. Guess I never checked if that diverter valve up there was waterproof or not, but I'm guessing it is. Alright, we'll keep rolling. I brought it out here to a little point and I'm sitting right on the edge of the clover food plot right here. I'll show you that. And I'll try to get back on the other side somewhere. Nice. There's one of Curtis's food plots here. Looking pretty good. Nice clover stand. And I'm still pulling trees or bushes. Got a little bit of mix of 80s music going on. Turn back on right now. So from a field aspect, you can see how much field they consume on the edge like this when they get big. So here's the field edge, and look at how much room I'm opening up getting to these big bushes. They grow out like this to catch the sun. So you're talking 20, 25, 30 feet here, probably 8 or 10 yards. You could now open this up for food plot, and now of course you could see into the woods where otherwise you couldn't see into the woods. got a deer stand right there. That's why I'm swinging this way also. Alright, just giving a little bit of shape to this so it dries out, kind of basically connecting it to a little hill here, so when it dries out he can get to his deer stand over here. It's called a mud pie right here, baby. Mud pie. That's a little better. Alright, so that's it for today's adventure, but now he's going to show me some more stuff to do the next time I come back here. So, yeah, you probably can't see, but we got 2, 4, 6, probably about 800 yards-ish of field edge completely cleared of all autumn olives. Got them all stacked out in piles, and got the watering hole in 2 spots cleaned up. That's for today. I'll be back here the next couple of days, keep working at this project. I'm going to check on another mission here deep in the woods. Thought I heard squatch. Does he have any more pipe laying around here anywhere the same size?
No.
So this next project here should bring up plenty of controversy with all the expert excavators here. So I think an expert excavator installed this pipe. Obviously it's a little bit too short, but he did what is, quote, and I say quote sarcastically, what is recommended to use crushed gravel. And here you could see just why crushed gravel does not work as well as clay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this top foot of gravel off. I'm going to put clay over the top, because clay is going to just hold a lot better all the way out to the edges of the pipe. Long story, we'll get into it on the next episode, but anyways, one more segment here to this film for today, and then I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Look at this crossing. So this is right up the same cut that we were just at. This one blew out also the first time. Now this time I think he went way overkill on it. But obviously, look at all this riprap. That's the high side. But there again, he used stone and crushed stone instead of clay. I think clay is much better. I hate to see what this cost the guy.